Okay, so a few years ago, a good friend of mine introduced me to the magical world of file sharing. File sharing being a peer to peer service where you can essentially get anything that you ever wanted as far as digital media is concerned for free. And there's very little to no drawback. It's kind of amazing. It sounds hard to believe, but I tell you, it is 100% accurate, and it's changed the way that I do everything, essentially. Not spending almost any money on anything I don't spend money on anything I don't want to spend money on. Just let's just put it that way. But enough about that. How do you get it? Well, you need two programs essentially. These two programs right here. uTorrent, which is the most important one. This enables you to get the files and process it in a way that makes sense to your computer. And VLC Media Player, which is something that if you don't already have it, you should, seeing how it's the most versatile media player out there. It can play, movies, any kind of format. It's really great. So to get both of them, you go to their respective websites. If you want to know what they look like, that's what uTorrent looks like. And that's what the VLC Media Player website looks like. They're both free programs. But the reason why I show you what it looks like is because there's sometimes copycats and misleading sites that'll give you that. But that's all you really need. That and one very specific website. There are others, but this is the most resilient and most famous. It's called the Pirate Bay. Oh, I suck at spelling. Yeah, the Pirate Bay. So whatever you do on here, it's essentially a search engine for files that people upload for you to download. So if you wanted to download like the newest UFC fight, you just type in UFC and boom, right there. The latest, actually I'm not sure if that's the latest, but a pretty recent UFC fight. Now what they see on the side here are seeders. Now the way file sharing works, also don't mind all this crap on the side. It looks like shady and it looks weird, but it definitely is. Just don't click on anything. But I assure you, this website is completely legit. It's been around for like 15 years. So, if you want to download like the newest UFC fight, you see that there's seeders and there's a gradual number. Now, the amount of seeders that are connected to this means you'll get a faster download and you'll be able to download this much quicker than normal. Now, the way seeding works is people are kind of tied to a file. So when you download it, you have the option to then take a small part of your internet and then share that with others to help them download it. I don't do this because I play online video games and I don't like any latency issues, but when I can, I do, and it's a courteous thing to do. But enough of that. The way you get this is you go to the file and you click on get this torrent right here and at the bottom. Don't click download or anonymous. Don't click any of the stuff on the side. I've never clicked it, but it can't be that harmful. But what you do is click on this torrent. What'll happen is a little box comes up. On the side, it'll show you what files you're downloading. It takes a second. Now, what you can do is select or deselect the files. Sometimes it's like a season. Maybe you just want one season of a show, and it's like all the seasons, so you could deselect and select. This is just a README file. What you do is you just press OK. Boom, it starts downloading. Now, I've already downloaded a different file, and when it's done, it'll look like this, and it'll say seeding. Now, this is where, like, you are seeding to other peers. Well, you're using a small amount of your internet. Now, I go and click on it, and I say stop torrent. Because I don't like them drawing off my internet. So what you do is, when this is done, you'll click on it. Let's just find Black Books, the TV show. You'll double click on it, but as you can see, there's a progress bar. You'll double click on it. It'll bring up the file that it's connected to, usually in downloads. Click on it, and then from there, you see that little traffic cone. That's your VLC Media Player icon. You can just double click on that, or you can open with VLC Media Player. Give it a second. VLC's kind of slow sometimes when starting up. I really don't understand. I have a fairly fast computer. But there you go. Got an episode of Black Books. And it's that simple. And there you go. I mean, I don't spend money on almost anything I don't want to. I support who I like to, and I don't want to spend $45 for a UFC fight that's going to end in 16 seconds. So this is great for the savvy online shopper, I would say. And once you get used to it, you're so spoiled, completely spoiled, spoiled rotten. So just as long as you know that, and keep your head about you, it's a great thing. But anyway, I hope this video was informative, and I hope you put it to good use. Have a good day, everybody.